So NBA season is finally in full effect. There have been two trades that have been very big today, and we're going to take a deeper dive talking about each trade, which teams won, which teams lost, and overall my opinions on the trades. I think both of them are pretty interesting in their own right. So what's up? I'm GDC. We're going to take a deeper dive into these two trades that happened today. So if you like this type of content, drop a like down below and press the sub button. I'd appreciate it. The support lately has been absolutely insane, so keep up the great work. Press the sub button, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. And let's get into the video talking about these two trades. So yeah, the first trade I want to talk about is probably the more interesting trade that's happened today with the Kings and the Pacers. So the Indiana Pacers are sending Domantas Sabonis, Justin Holiday, and Jeremy Lamb for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. So there's a lot to talk about here. So I first want to say that the Sacramento Kings were robbed. So let's talk about the Pacers side of things first, because they honestly did a great job here. So I think everyone knows that the Indiana Pacers were trying to rebuild. I think a report came out a long time ago that they were trying to shift into a rebuild, and they did just that, trading for a pretty young player in Tyrese Halliburton. I'll actually search up his age right now, but he actually is pretty young, standing at 21 years old. So they do get a young franchise point guard in Tyrese Halliburton to pair him alongside Chris Duarte, who has been one of the better rookies on this team, and overall. So honestly, the pairing between Chris Duarte and Tyrese Halliburton is something I absolutely love. You know, Duarte is 24, Tyrese Halliburton 21, so it's a pretty young backcourt right there. But the Indiana Pacers are building something pretty special there. They do have Miles Turner. I think there was another report today talking about Tyrese Halliburton coming to the Indiana Pacers, and Miles Turner absolutely loving the idea with him playing alongside Tyrese Halliburton. So this is a great sign for Indiana Pacers fans, because looking at it right now, they have a good franchise point guard, a good shooting guard for the future. They still got Malcolm Brogdon, who's still a borderline all-star. They still got Miles Turner, who provides a lot around the rim, can shoot the ball, shot block, obviously. And they got some good pieces back too. You know, Buddy Hield, an absolute steal that could hopefully help them from the perimeter. He is shooting the three ball at around 37 from the field and averaging around 14 points per game. So Buddy Hield off the bench for this team would be absolutely amazing. And they did get Tristan Thompson, who isn't all that interesting. Off the bench would be pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, they do have Isaiah Jackson, who I think has a lot of potential, but Tristan Thompson is a pretty cool pickup overall. So that's the Pacers side of things. Now we're going to be talking about the Kings side of things. So we're in for a long ride here. So the Sacramento Kings, they received Domantas Sabonis, Justin Holiday, and Jeremy Lamb. So the one thing I really want to address here is that they really opted to choose Fox over Halliburton. And there's just no way that happens. You know, Fox, as great as he is, I think Tyrese Halliburton would have been the franchise point guard. He is still out right now. I don't even know why he's out. It says that. Oh, he is. He's out because of an ankle injury, I think. But over the season, he's averaging 21 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. I think Tyrese Halliburton has a higher upside than De'Aaron Fox. Fox is around 24 years old, so I think Tyrese Halliburton has a lot more room to grow, and he's having a career year too. So I don't know how I feel about this for the Kings. I think they definitely didn't get a bad package. The one real issue with this trade package is that they did not get a first-round pick for Tyrese Halliburton, which is like, why didn't you get a first-round pick? You got a second-round pick at best, but those don't really pan out to be great. So why didn't you get at least a protected first-round pick so you can maybe even flip that? I don't know. The Kings, they got robbed. I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who's going to be gone next. Maybe Marvin Bagley, Harrison Barnes. Do you think that the Kings are going to be rebuilding? But that's the first trade here. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comments down below. But we got the second trade right here, which is honestly very interesting too. So it involves the Pels and the Blazers. So the Blazers are trading CJ McCollum, yes, the CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. And the Pelicans are trading Josh Hart, Tomas Satoransky, Alexander Walker, Didi Louzada, a protected 2022 first round pick, and 2 second round picks. So we'll talk about the Blazers side of things first, because that's where it goes downhill. But to really describe this trade for the Portland Trail Blazers, it's robbed. I mean, definitely they got robbed in back-to-back trades. You know, Norman Powell and Robert Covington got traded for a bunch of role players and Keon Johnson and a second-round pick. They basically got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who, in my opinion, is the best player out of these 3 players right here. And they also got a protected 2022 first-round pick, which isn't all that bad, and 2 second-round picks. But for CJ McCollum and the type of caliber player he is, there's just no way that the best player that you get in a trade package is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So I think the Blazers definitely got robbed. And I saw a report earlier too. I've seen a lot of reports today, but I don't know if any of them are true. You guys let me know, but the Blazers basically traded all these players to free up cap space and hopefully sign a free agent in the offseason to build around Dame. Yes, they are still building around Dame. They did not trade Damian Lillard. Hopefully he's on the way out soon, but they basically said that they are going to be building around Damian Lillard. In the offseason, they are linked to Jeremy Grant of the Detroit Pistons. So I don't know where the Blazers go on from here. It's just a whole mess there in Portland. But with Damian Lillard still injured, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the one real thing that has been a bright spot for this Blazers team is Anthony Simons. He's been one of the brighter spots for this Portland Trail Blazers team, having a breakout year. So yeah, I mean, that's the Blazers side of things. Now for the Pelicans side of things, they are the winners of this trade. You know, their core is assured. They got Zion, they got Brandon Ingram, they got Jonas Valanciunas, and now CJ McCollum alongside Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. They got all these guys, Devontae Graham. The one real thing is that they got to get healthy. But looking at the trade for the Pels, I think it's a great trade overall. Starting 5 would probably be Devontae Graham, probably CJ McCollum, obviously, Brandon Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4, and then Valanciunas at the 5. That's basically a playoff team right there. But the Pelicans, they do get a great player in CJ McCollum that can handle the ball. I think that's what the Pelicans were missing. They really did miss a player that can really handle the ball. You know, as great as Devontae Graham is, he isn't on the level of CJ McCollum in terms of ball movement and, you know, handling the ball. But yeah, I mean, CJ McCollum brings in that veteran experience in the playoffs. And if they do make the playoffs, he would be very valuable. Obviously, CJ McCollum isn't really known to be a playoff player, but in the regular season, he's absolutely amazing. So I like this for the Pelicans. They do get a good veteran in CJ McCollum. They do get a couple other pieces in Larry Nance Jr. and Tony Snell. Tony Snell can shoot. Off the bench wouldn't be too bad. Larry Nance, good big man off the bench. But yeah, gives them more bench depth. And, you know, I think they really robbed the Blazers here. So let me guys know what you guys think about these trades. These are pretty interesting. And we are only 2 days away from the trade deadline. So it's going to be on Thursday. Hopefully you like this type of content. It's going to be coming out a lot more. There's going to be a lot more trade talks and trade content videos coming in the next few days, you know, with the trade deadline on Thursday. There's going to be a lot more trades. So hit the like button, press the sub button if you like this type of content, and I'm out. Peace.